Welcome back, sorting floor. Okay. It's getting to be unseasonably windy up here. Well, things change. Yes, that grid of 9 data cubes also needs to change. Please sort it in place. Like words on a page, smallest at the top left, biggest at the bottom right. Okay, sort the data cubes, smallest at the top left, biggest at the bottom right. Each row ascending left to right, and each number in a row should be bigger than all the numbers in the previous row. So it should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well. What I can do is I can here's the plan. So, if above me is a nothing, and to my left is a pit, and to my right is a worker, then I'm this person. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set mem1 to be the person on my right, else I will... What will I do? I don't have end anymore. So otherwise, I basically just jump in a loop and over and over again. I don't need all these people. They're just going to get in the way. I will then step up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 3 times. And then I will do a 4. I will set this position to be mem4. Alright. So, we're now standing here. We do 4 each direction. We will set mem2 to be the minimum. So, I will set mem2 to be, or I'll set mem3 to be 99. If mem2 is less than mem3, then I will set mem3 equal to mem2. So mem3 will be the minimum of all the tiles in the middle. Let's watch this in action. I forgot to step to the right. Alright, let's watch this person, Brittany. They have selected 25 as the minimum. Alright. What they need to do is they need to well, they need to set, what do they need to do? M1 is their coworker, M2 is that. Okay, so M2 is their minimum. I am out of memory. I need mem2 back. So basically, so they have the smallest thing, and they need to figure out where to, like, what item to swap it with. So I need to pick up. Okay, got it. I will then, okay, so I found mem2. I will then go ahead and give that item to mem1. So I pick up the smallest item and I give it to this guy. Watch that. Fuck. Why didn't that work? Oh. I need to pick up mem3. So I've picked up, I will then pick up the smallest item and I will give it to that person. Mem3 needs to be equal to Mem4 instead of 99. Because occasionally the smallest item will be the middle tile. They... needs to be the item that I'm standing on. They picked up Mem1. They have given it to that guy. Now that they've done that, I need to step... I need to step to... I need to find where in the row I need to put the thing. Or where in the box to put the thing. So I need to step up here. I need to step back to Mem4. And I need to make a hole for the item I just gave to this guy. So I have the smallest thing, and I need to grab... I have Mem2 free. I need to... I don't need Mem1 anymore. I mean, I can sacrifice that one by just going back to Mem4 always, and then stepping down twice and giving it to that guy. Because I know he'll always be there. He's very dependable. He's a very loyal guy. So, that will work. So I'll take out Mem1 for now on. Mem1 is gone. Okay, if Mem1 is not equal to that, not equal to that, and not equal to that, then we jump in a loop for forever. Okay. Basically, I did this wrong. So, if to our up is a nothing, if to our, okay, so I do need to have this in the else block. Screw it. We'll just keep that sort of logic. So they found 4, and now they need to step to Mem4. They need to step down twice, or they need to step down, then give to down. They'll pick up 6. They did not step to Mem4 because I set it to the item rather than the tile. Oh, crap. If Mem4 ever becomes empty, then I can't do that. Okay. Okay. So if I pick up Mem4, then I'm not able to do this. If Mem4 is the smallest thing of all of them, then this doesn't work. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Once again, I treated this as a pointer to a tile and not a pointer to a value. Again, I fucking did it to myself once again because I figured I would point to this center tile. It's not a pointer to a tile. It's not a pointer to a tile. It's a pointer to an item. Okay. Alright. Mem4 is no longer a tile. Mem4 is now basing everything off of this person. So I set Mem4 to be the guy to my right. Now, I then step... I need to base everything off of being one tile above this guy. So I need to step up. I need to step diagonal. And then step up. Because I'm always going to give to... can I just throw it to him from wherever? Because that'd be pretty cool. Could bubble sort everything. I wonder what the range is on giving somebody a thing. If I step up, hang on, I'm gonna do like a quick experiment here, which is I will step up 3, like I'm gonna step up to this tile. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pick up this item, and I'm gonna give it to Mem4. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I do have to be one tile away from them. That's fine. So anyway. Alright. The other thing I can do is just always kind of center myself by, if there's something to my, if there's a pit to my left, then I need to step one to the right whenever I give this guy a tile. So anyway, I've set Mem4 to be what I'm standing on, or to set it to this guy. I will then tell if to my left is a pit. Okay, I don't need to do it this way. Let's step up, or let's step upright, and then step up twice. We have now set Mem1 to be this thing in the middle. We find the minimum, we pick it up, we step to, or we're gonna just give to Mem4. So we have now given it to this gentleman. Once we're there, we then need to put it on the tile that it needs to go on, which is gonna be top left. I have the memory to do this, because I do have the one memory slot that I require. So, if to my left is a hole, then I'm here relative to him. So oh, crap. This won't work. Or rather, what I think I'm trying to do won't work. Because if I just stand in the middle and find the minimum, I'm always going to find the minimum every single time. It's going to be like 1, 2, whatever. So I need to keep track of the minimum I've seen as well, like the maximum of the ones that I've sorted. So once I've put something in place, I need to I need to remember to not count it in my comparisons. It's not less than or equal to the maximum of the ones that I've seen. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind, but this is getting out of hand real fast. So, I've done a give to. There's no take from. So that doesn't even work at all. Without take from, I can't actually do this. Yeah, I've well, there's a way to get around that, which is I will enter a loop where I listen for high, and if I hear that, and I give it to the person above me. I give it to whoever told me hi. Alright, I am gonna fucking brute force this one into working. Smallest at the top, biggest at the bottom right. Each row sitting left to right, each number in a row should be bigger than all the numbers in the previous row. Man, it would be really nice to just tell everyone else to, like, die. Alright. Here, let me try something else. As an experiment. Step up once. I pick up what's above me. And then drop it. Does the game complain? Nope. Cool. New strategy. Everyone else who isn't this person walks off a cliff. Bye. Alright. Now they're out of the way. We can use this space to do our merge sorting, or our selection sorting. So, we will step up until above us is a pit. Once we're at a pit, we will then set mem1 is equal to what this tile. I should actually probably be using for each tier. So we will just walk up here. We will find our minimum. So that is, we will step upright, then up 2 times. All right. We're now here. We will do a for each tier. Setting. We're gonna set 99. We're gonna set mem1 to be equal to 99. Who needs 7 billion humans if you can get it done with just one? Exactly. So, we'll then test if mem2 is less than mem1. Then we will set mem1 equal to mem2. So mem1 is now the smallest item in the group, which should be 7. So it's grabbed, it has 7. And then we will do a, we're standing here. So we will, what do we need to do? We need to step down left and then down. Okay, we step down left and then down. Okay, hang on. This is down left and down left. We also need to pick up mem1. So we've picked up the smallest item, but then step down left and down. We're going to drop it. And we're going to set mem4 to be mem1. And we're going to use that to base where we place all these tiles in this part. So we should pick up the 5. And we set it. Okay. So we picked up 5, and then we need to walk to the left until we find a pit. what we do is we just walk to the left. If to our left is equal to a hole, then we're on this side. To our left is not equal to a hole. We step to the left. Once we're there, we will then step down repeatedly until we're standing on a nothing. If you don't know where I'm going with this, let me explain in a second. Step down is not equal to a nothing. There we go. So pick up the 0. We have then dropped it there. Alright. I have now set up everything I need to do to solve the rest of the puzzle. So I basically need to keep stepping to this position. And then I step to the latest tile that I've put down here. Once I've done that, and then I also have some logic to check for whether to my right is a pit. Once I'm at this position, I then will I'll step 1 to the right, or I'll skip down to the next row, and then put it down, and then continue in that sort of fashion for the rest of the puzzle. So, we will now, we're here, we will now have our logic of stepping to this tile. Effectively, we just step up. Basically, if to our left is equal to a hole, so we're on this side, we want to step to the right. If to our right is equal to a hole, then we step to the left. And then we want to step up repeatedly until above us is a hole. And then we'll step down. So that will always return us to this tile. So pick up the 5. We're going to put it down here. Okay, we should return to the 38. And now we have our logic again. See, all of this was actually just setting up our precondition. Who knew? Alrighty, so we will now proceed to do the program as we have always intended to do it. So we will now, we're now here and we have this tile set up. And it's the minimum. Okay, we do 4 each tier. So first we're gonna set mem1 to be 99. We're going to test if mem2 is less than mem1. So we find our smallest tile. If it is, then we set mem1 to mem2. We will then let's see. I'll do this the lazy way. Where I just reuse all the code and I just don't care. So I found my minimum again. Now what I need to do is step to mem4, and then if to my right is a hole, then I'm gonna step down, and I'm gonna step down left, and I'm gonna step to the left, And I'm gonna drop. And then I'm gonna set mem4 equal to what I'm standing on. And then I need to loop all the way back to here. So I should grab 1, put it there. Next thing we'll do is we'll grab 9. Mem1 is set 99 if mem2 is less than mem1. Then we step to mem4. I forgot to pick up the item. So now we have to do a pickup of mem1. And then we step to mem4. And I didn't actually finish out this logic correctly. So step down, we should grab 13. We step to 12. And then else we step 1 to the right and do our drop that way. Ah, what the hell happened there? Okay, I know what happened there. Let's pay attention to this code here. We pick 34, and then we step to the left when we shouldn't be. So pick up mem1. If to our left is not equal to a hole, then we step to the left. So now we do our check in a way that doesn't cause us to die. So they didn't pick up 0 in the center, which is kind of weird. Let's just hope that that bug doesn't happen very often. I'm sure I can suss it out, whatever it is. 37, we walk over to the 8, we put it down. Okay, we step up until we're here. Cool. Alright, now the real test is if they drop down to this row. Which they did. Alright, this will work. Except for this one case. Alright. So we have went to the middle, and we set mem1 to 99 for each deer. Ah! Ah ha 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 ha. For each deer, except the tile we're standing on. That is never a part of this. So, if what we're standing on is equal to a data cube, then we'll set mem1 to the data cube. We'll do the same thing down here. If what I'm standing on is equal to a data cube, then we set mem1 to what I'm standing on. That way we properly consider the middle tile from now on. Oh, okay. Well, it sorted it. It sorted it. Alright. So now we need another check. If to my bottom right, how do we do this? If below me is equal to a pit, and to my right is equal to a pit, then I'm at this tile. That's the only tile where that condition can be true. So now I need to basically pick everything up and move it to 3 tiles above. Funny stuff. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up the current thing that I'm holding. And then we're gonna step up 3 times. One, two, three. We're gonna drop it, and then we're gonna do a check of if to my left is equal to a hole, then I will step to the right twice. Otherwise, I do a step to the left. So that way, we pick up our item, we walk up 3 tiles, we drop it, we do a step to the left, and we do a step to the left, and then if that doesn't work, then we step to the right twice, and then we step down, until we find a data cube, or until we found a nothing below us. So if below us is not equal to nothing, then we step down. Once we're here, we pick up our data cube. And we can just loop through this. I think this will work this way. Thank God this puzzle's so much shorter, because there's less stuff to do. Alright, so that worked flawlessly, as you can tell. So, one thing I forgot to do was I forgot to actually jump out of this logic there. So, this person sorted everything, made it to this tile, and then I forgot to actually tell them to do the thing that I literally just programmed. So that's cool. Alright, so that worked out really well. They, we'll have to slow down the logic considerably as we get to the end. That way I can do my debugging. Alright, they step up. They're gonna grab 98. Okay, they pick up 98. They're going to take it up 3 tiles, drop it. They step to the left. If below me is... hold on, not equal to nothing isn't right. So, if below me is... I need to just step until I find nothing, right? I need to do a step down. Right? Hang on. They didn't do it right. This didn't work the way I expected it to. So they step left, and then they need to do a check of if below me... Oh, of course. Below me is not equal to a nothing, then I step down in a loop. Now this ought to work. Because they need to step down through everything they've put up here in the order that it's supposed to be. And then... God damn it! Because a pit is technically not a nothing, so they die. So if below me is not a nothing, and below me is not a pit, then we do this. This game's sense of null or empty is like really, really confusing to me. Done. Wow. How is this one so... What? Hold on. Hold on. I just won the speed challenge. By a considerable margin. What? My solution was decent? That's... kick-ass. Alright. Well, we'll take on more puzzles next time. Took me the entire night to get through 2 puzzles. Wow. I'm stunned. I think I have enough time to do 1 more level. Let's do 1 more.